Hi there guys, and welcome to this episode of All Monsters Go to Space. Today I'm going to be talking about the mythical Scottish creature the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water spirit. It's said to inhabit the lochs and pools around Scotland and is described as being primarily a horse, but they are able to take human form. And to be able to tell a Kelpie from a normal horse is that they have a piece of seaweed in their hair. Some say that also in their human form they retain their hooves, and the hooves face backwards to what a normal horse's would. Now they're often described as being powerful black horses and are predominantly male, although the spirit of the River Spey was actually a white horse and could encourage its victims onto its back by singing, and then would proceed to drown them. Now, the term Kelpie could be derived from Gaelic Kelpo or Kelpach, meaning heifer or colt. And one of the first recorded uses of the term for the creature appeared in the manuscript of an ode by William Colling, composed sometime before 1759. The Kelpies were also described by Walter Gregor, a famous folklorist, as being useful, hurtful, and potentially seeking human companionship. In some cases, a Kelpie can extend its back and carry many riders at a time. And a recurring theme throughout stories is that several children will climb onto its back, whilst one child stays on shore. That child is permitted to pet the Kelpie, but their hand becomes glued to its skin. The only way to escape is to cut off either their fingers or their hands, and if they don't do that, then they'll get dragged into the water and drowned along with the others. Now, when Kelpies are in their equine form, it's said that they could be captured by using a harness that's stamped with a cross, or if the Kelpie is already equipped with a bridle, an exorcism can be performed by cutting the saddle off. It's also said that they can be killed by silver bullets or an iron weapon, which is lethal to most fae folk. Now, the most reported story I've come across is the Kelpie of Loch Ness. This Kelpie had its own saddle and bridle, and the Highlander James MacGregor took it by surprise and cut off its saddle, which is the source of its power. Now, this Kelpie in particular had the power of speech and tried to bargain with the Highlander. The Highlander didn't listen, and the Kelpie followed him home and was surprised when he threw the bridle through the window, because it couldn't enter the door since there was a cross above it. In defeat, the Kelpie accepted his fate, that it would die within 24 hours. Now, in between the 6th to the 9th century, there are Pictish stones that portray a creature that could have been a Kelpie, and they have been portrayed many times and in various ways. In 1913, the artist Draper painted them as beautiful pool-dwelling maidens, very similar to Thomas Millie Dowell, who portrayed them as a melancholic maiden on a rock in 1895. In 1990, there was a children's book written called The Water Horse that was about a Kelpie. Also, Andy Scott, another artist, created two 30-metre high steel sculptures in Falkirk called the Kelpies. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!